Hello, my name is Claire Jackson, and this is my positionality reflection on the genrifying of school libraries and its impact on student interest. My research study will be focusing on the idea of genreification, or the categorization system by subject or genre rather than by a specified classification system such as the Dewey Decimal System, and whether student interest has an impact on it. Student interest being the engagement in school libraries based on trending resources and a welcoming environment. Again, my name is Claire Jackson. I'm 38 years old. I'm married with 2 children. I teach middle school history in a large district in South Carolina. I've been teaching for 12 years. I have a bachelor's in history and secondary education. I have a master's in literacy, and I'm currently pursuing my master's of library and information science with a focus on school libraries. When reflecting on my position going into this research study, my experience with working with children in some capacity for over 20 years will definitely impact the way I approach this study. I have an idea about what interests students. I have an ability to communicate effectively with students, and I know what they are interested in and what increases student engagement. I also have a very good ability to communicate and build relationships quickly with students, which I think will help me when I'm trying to conduct my studies or trying to conduct my interviews during the study. In an effort to avoid appropriation or patterns of domination in my participants, I will obtain permission from both parent and/or guardians of the students and the students themselves. I feel that it's important that students have a say whether or not they participate in these interviews, because they are the ones that are going to be giving me the answers that I'm going to be using within my study and my results. If they feel uncomfortable in any way, they can opt out at any time. I will not conduct interviews with students I could potentially teach or interact with within my current teaching position. As my district is very large, I have the ability to work outside of my current building, and I will be looking at recruiting students in other elementary schools and middle schools in my district, but ones that I could not potentially teach. I also will avoid leading students with questioning. As I am a teacher, it is in my nature to want to lead students to the right answer or the correct answer, or one that I'm leaning toward. And so it is really important to keep bias out of my questioning and stick to the pre-written questions that I have included in my study. I need to listen more and not intervene as much so that the students can give me their most authentic answers. Some benefits for participants of this proposed study would be that this is addressing a current issue and debate within my district. In real time, our school district is talking about genreification of all of our school libraries. The librarians in our school district are having this debate because they've noticed a decrease in circulation, and some librarians feel that it would increase interest in the physical library materials, and so they would like to move to genrifying at least the fiction sections, and some even want to genrify all of the sections of the library. This would also potentially increase circulation and interest in libraries, which will have an impact on funding. Because circulation has been trending down, this is also due to the one-to-one technology in my district. Every student has a Chromebook, and so students are leaning more towards internet resources versus physical materials in the library. Some librarians are arguing that if they do genrify at least their fiction section, they will increase circulation, which would in turn increase the funding that was given by the district so that they can buy more materials. This also supports a 5-year rezoning plan that my district is currently looking at doing. We are currently thinking about moving the 6th grade to the middle schools, which are currently only 7th and 8th grade. With that being said, that means that the school libraries would also have to provide books for that reading level and for those curriculum standards. And so if there is a shown interest and increase in circulation, that they could potentially get more funding for books that they would need during this 5-year redistricting plan. Thank you.